Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Imperial Italy. We have 102 years to form the Holy Roman Empire. Doing this from an Italian nation is certainly slower than doing it as a German nation, because it is very tricksy just to stay part of the empire, and certainly it would be a lot easier to do it as Austria, which starts as the emperor and basically keeps that position for life. Overall, we're starting to grow pretty big. We've entered sort of a little bit of map painting mode. Again, our goal is not to conquer as much territory as we can as Italy. Our goal is to see if we can form the HRE. Again, only 102 years to go. I think things will accelerate once we disallow internal HRE wars, because we should always have that 0.12 per month. One of the questions is, can I declare internal wars? And if so, or if not, is it really important that I go and convert the last few heretic princes before we go and implement that? And that is an interesting question. Of course, one of the other ways that we can continue to add imperial authority quite quickly is by simply adding more provinces to the HRE. Now, right now, we are not overextended. How's our truce with Milan? It is, or sorry, with Naples. It is non-existent. Now, one of the nice things about wiping out Naples, in addition to the fact that no one up here cares, which is beautiful, is if we get these last three provinces, then we'll have just one giant coast, which will make life so much easier when I'm building ships. Because right now, when you build ships, it just builds along one coast. You know, no matter how you say, like, use 300 provinces, it'll still just build along one coast, and you gotta click here and click here. And just for convenience sake, it would be nice and convenient to do that. Additionally, it gives us a little bit more land in both the Venice and the Genoan trade node. In fact, we have a huge monopoly over the Venetian trade node, despite the fact that we're not running ships there. I guess we do have most of the land and all of the important centers of trade. The Genoan trade node is massive. It's unbelievable how big it is, and the fact that it has two other centers of trade that we don't have access to, plus an estuary, is just redonkulous. So there's a lot more competition there, plus there's probably more ships going. It is unlikely that we're going to want to move this way, because right now Spain is still a pretty good ally to us, although maybe not forever. It would be nice to grab Lyonnais here. I actually didn't realize there was an important center of trade there in France. And of course, last time we sort of goofed by not taking Savoy, because we got gotten some big bonuses. Anywho, let's go ahead and make plans for at least having the possibility, the option of conquering the rest of Naples. We'll go ahead and put a claim on Bari. It's their capital. What the hell? We'll do that. Is this Naples? It is. That's interesting. Now, of course, you don't have to occupy provinces to take them in a war anymore. Are there forts there? No, in fact, they don't have any forts left anywhere. So really, they just have the capital fort, the de facto capital fort. So we're going to get near 100% war score just by basically taking all this. We won't have that, although that is overseas. It is not distant overseas, which is nice to know. Although that's based, I think, on distance from a capital. It's possible. No, my capital is there. If anything, my capital is closer, so it shouldn't be distant overseas for me. It does mean we'll border the Ottomans, which is going to start that pressure quite a bit, so I don't know what's going to happen there. We may not bother eating Naples. We might just grab, like, say, those three and leave the rest there, or maybe finish that off. There's Malta over here, of course. Now, Malta doesn't have any particular modifiers and is actually kind of a pain to maintain. So just in the interest of, like, stability and unrest, maybe we'll just leave this to be Naples. I don't know. We'll see. This is in the Tunis trade node, which is not as important, although it would be nice to suck more trade to Genoa as opposed to letting it go to Seville. For now, I guess we can just unpause. What are we working on? We're fabricating claims in Provence, fabricating claims in Milan. We are annexing Netherlands. That's right. We're fabricating more claims here. We're fabricating claims in all the places. So we're about to soak in the Netherlands, which is nice. And this is a new day and a new save, so everyone is redesigning their rivals. There we are. Scandinavia is no longer a valid rival for me. Really? How come? Distance? I don't know. Oh, the Netherlands is being torn apart. We'd like to fix that. I guess I'll set Poland as a rival. They're not our ally or anything yet. I think we're actually married to them, though. No, neither one. Yeah, okay, we'll set Poland as a rival. That's fine. Although I should check to see who they hate first, because that would have been potentially relevant. Hungary, Scandinavia. Interesting. We might actually become friends with Scandinavia. If we're no longer rivals, and we share a rival, that's interesting. We might have to go and submit a diplomat over there. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to wait until something finishes to free up a diplomat. Okay. I didn't realize the Netherlands were having so many damn problems. Let's send a big stack up to Limburg. We'll go ahead and assign this leader here. Actually, you wait a sec so that we don't get too many attrition problems along the way. We'll probably have to ask for access rights over here, but we're going to have to do that. I don't know what happens if the peasants win. I think it lowers taxes, which means they won't make money. So that's not a problem. The problem is everywhere they've sieged, they increase the autonomy. Actually, I guess the autonomy can't be above 75 right now anyway. I'm very curious to see what will happen when you annex it. Well, I guess when you annex a province, everything goes to 75 autonomy anyway. All right, CB against Provence and Milan. Well, that's interesting. I guess it processes the CBs, because we got the claim earlier, but it processes the CB on the 1st of the month, and I didn't realize it would lump them together. That's quite neat. These rebels are about to become my rebels. Just waiting for a few more to group up here. And you know what I almost forgot? Hello, army maintenance. Wouldn't be the first time this let's play. Hello, could we walk through your territory, please? Excellent. And you know what? Since I have to wait for reinforcements or for manpower to recharge, let's go ahead and do one of those, and you wait. Just so that we don't sit around attritioning ourselves as is. Integration is a slow process. So we get -3 Diplo rep, which is going to hurt our standing in the HRE, but otherwise we're actually in a really good position. We did get some more prestige from that, which ain't bad. Italian Colombia. So that's the bit over here that used to be the Netherlands. In fact, the Netherlands used to have... Really? I'm black flagged over here? That's interesting. The Netherlands capital was over here. Now, I'm hoping that they will get ideas. I think, did they copy my ideas? In which case they won't have... No, they've got expansion ideas and maritime and everything. Good. Good, good, good. So they can technically go and expand. Apparently, I actually own some land over here. Maybe I can give it to them. We're going to call this... You know what? Italian Colombia is fine. Is there any possibility... Okay, so I'm currently attempting to colonize this. I don't have a colonist, but it is growing. What's the current population? Hang on. Oh, yeah, halfway here. So 20 per year. That's pretty slow. I think I might just abandon this colony since there's very little chance that I can ever colonize it. So I will do that. Maybe Italian Colombia will handle it for me. So they've got a handful of little transports. Are these all mercs? Span those. And you know what? It's not even worth bringing you home. Although, I guess we do have... We technically do have these merchantmen here, so what the hell? We'll bring you home. Look at that. Look how nice I am. We'll bring you into there. Okay. Meanwhile, we can invest in new idea. How's our military tech? We're behind the way on military. This level's not critical. But I don't like falling that far behind on military, so I think we're going to wait. This level's not critical, but the next one might be more important. Wow. Ooh, we lose a cardinal. And actually, that reminds me. Do the Papal States exist? No, they don't. It's too bad, because one of the things we're making really heavy use of is our papal influence over here. And certainly we would like our relationship with the Papal State to be as high as possible so that we could get more points. But since they don't exist, there's no opinion modifier. Still, right now we're okay. We're actually all the way up to 100% legitimacy, which is nice. Our heir has strong legitimacy as well, 634. I think what happened, our weak heir died. Our weak heir with crap stats died, and then we got this super heir, which is good. Watch them die too. Can I walk all the way there? Of course, you're my ally. Well, I can help that out. You just get in position over here. Interesting, the sieges got reset. Huh. Get over here too, and you know what? Try to engage before that pops. I'm not sure you're going to be able to pull it off. Oh, you can. And you will win as well. Good. All right. You can come home. Well fought, men. I could leave an army over here to deal with those sorts of issues, but I'd be more concerned with the threat that, you know, we suddenly find ourselves in a war, and then I have troops isolated, and they get picked apart piece by piece, so I'd rather have all my troops together. It would be quite nice to go and bring in Liège or Hainaut into my land so that we've got a contiguous border, but we will not be able to do that because they're part of the HRE, and that would upset things pretty dramatically. Speaking of which, let's see how are our votes. Still really, really, really strong. Excellent. Okay. I thought there was something else I was going to do with my my diplomat once I got him, but I don't know. Let's see if we can improve relations over here. They actually like me a fair bit. It's just they like, you know, someone else a little bit more. So we'll use a couple of diplomats to do that. We'll bring our troops home. Our manpower is pretty full right now. Actually, no, our cap is 214, so we're nowhere close to a full cap. I was going to say, because we could bring the war over here. We do have Provence, which is beautiful and nice. How's my overall unrest? 4.6 years, 8.8, 7.4. We're at -4. Obviously, it would go up if we did declare some wars, but right now we are okay. I think that's the one I'd like first. Milan, who would you bring in? Now, here's the thing, I guess. I guess we would like to find ourselves in a war against Bohemia. Now, can I just go to war with them? If they refuse, it'll cost us 20 prestige. If they refuse, do I get a CB? I don't know. Oops. Pause again. EU4. EU4 wiki enforce a religious unity. Because I'll accept the 20%, the 20 prestige hit. If the target refuses to convert peacefully, the Emperor suffers a prestige hit and gains a CB against the target. Scandinavia and Milan. We can deal with that. In fact, I think I would be quite happy to deal with that. 24 military, week 23. That just gives them some extra combat width. It's not a level that is a make or break. Okay, let's actually go to full maintenance. And move up as close as we can. So yeah, we'll take the prestige hit. If we win the war, we're going to get a ton of prestige. You guys seriously don't walk together so closely. You go to Trent. You go over here. Oh yeah, costly embargo. That's what I was going to do once we had a diplomat open. There we go, Scandinavia. No need to embargo you anymore. In fact, I prefer embargoing Poland. Not that that embargo is going to mean much, but hey, at least it's some power projection, of which we have 94 because we crushed France. So that was good. Are you really getting attrition over here? These are mountains, I suppose. It looks like we can trim that down a fair bit and put you in there. Riga declares war on Scandinavia. Really? Riga declared war. Riga, a one-province minor, has declared war on Scandinavia. Riga and the Livonian Order. That's a bold choice, Cotton. Now, what's interesting about that is there's a chance it might stop Scandinavia from joining this war. Almost certainly not, though. They're pretty big. That's not a major war. They're not going to be in debt or war exhausted quite yet. But it might distract the Scandinavian troops, which, honestly, Scandinavia is so far away anyway. It's probably a non-issue one way or another. But it's something nice to consider. Okay. Troops are basically in place. They've just gotten another morale tick. Is that? No, that's Salzburg. Similar color to Bohemia. All right, enforce religious unity. I will send you that. You will say no. Okay, we've got a religious unity CB. Although we have to wait until May the 3rd. Ugh. Before we can declare war. Yes, they got casualties, but that's going to recharge. No one's getting attritioned, so that's nice. Oh, hey, these guys. Cool. And yeah, you guys just sit tight. I don't mind having the one heavy, actually. In fact, I was thinking I might build more heavies. Now, one of the things is we do have a loan. That's costing us quite a bit of money. It would be actually a very nice thing if we could pay that off. Which is why I'm holding off rebuilding the fleet. Because I think paying off the loan and saving that interest rate will do more for us than building up a trade navy. But this war is not going to be cheap. Although it's not going to be that bad either. We'll call that diplomat. No. I mean, I do want, don't get me wrong, I want more Diplotech. but I want to finish this. It's already nice that we've got the less AE impact, but I would like more Diplo rep, and the +1 relationship slot would be hugely beneficial. Okay, it's time for us to declare war. Take the capital. Scandinavia will not join in. Oh, they're 8 grand in debt? And they're being occupied and stuff? Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I forgot about Milan. Spain, do we want to call you in? No. Do we want to call in Württemberg? Sure. Forgot about Milan. And we actually might want to take their stuff first. And maybe I should have positioned myself early for that. You know what? Let's, there we go. It's like, they'll join in. Let's do that. We'll smash Milan. Take them out of the war. And maybe just eat them up as well. Because Milan, I think, was like allied to France. Or some other annoying thing like that was going on with them. Oh, really? You're a dude? Oh, that's Memengem. Can we catch you? Indeed we can. That is a big stack over there. Which we should be able to smash this well before these guys come to reinforce. Hope. Suppose I'll move you a little closer just in case we got to do a rapid reinforcement. No, we're fine. Even with them force marching, we're going to finish them off. Okay. So, we don't have any leaders with a siege modifier, which makes me a bit sad. We could have another leader. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a roll. Excellent. Excellent. So, first of all, we don't have enough cannons here. Do we have enough cannons here? We do, because I don't think they actually have a fort. Not a real fort. Maybe they do. No, 5 artillery is all we need. So, leave that 5. Take this 6, move it here, because here... Oh, again, they don't have... Oh, they do have a real fort, but we have more cannons than we need. Okay, so let's split off 1 extra cannon. Yep, save on attrition. Move you there. Move you there. This army here. And take like half the infantry. Move you there. Same thing here. Actually, I'll just break off the artillery and then grab this stack. Whittle it down a bunch. Go there. I actually want the cavalry on its own, because what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to give it a siege leader and then swing it back in for the modifier. Okay. We won that battle. And yes, you're going to end up there. And you're just going to park yourself in Tyrol and be ready to reinforce over here. We're just going to try to bring out people as quickly as possible. You, siege leader, go. There we go. Bam. So if we look at the siege, we got the +1, we got the 5 over here, which is nice. We got no +1, we've got the 5 though, and that's good. There are no forts in either one of these places. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just grab, yeah, just, you know, a non-zero amount to go there. Are you going to catch me? I think there's actually a good chance that you do. You do, and you have much better leadership. You did get a -1 river crossing, so we've got that. But yeah, we got to reinforce that, like, super fast. In fact, I'm wondering if I should be lifting all my sieges to do this. What are our relative stats? Actually, we're pretty damn similar. We don't have a discipline bonus right now. Let's get one. Which won't apply in this battle. Maybe because Memengem is leading it. We're actually winning as is, which is quite surprising. So we have our... No, that's them. They have a 4-6 leader. We have a 3-3. How are we winning? The tech levels should be the same. Like, in fact, they're slightly ahead. We must have gotten a few really good rolls. Must have gotten, like, AI level rolls. And don't get me wrong, that -1 is obviously helping us, but not that much. So this is a bit more as expected. No, we're still coming out ahead on a lot of this stuff. And we got some more reinforcements. Oh, what's the cannon count? We have slightly more cannons, and slightly more cavalry, which is actually quite good for this. Yeah. I'm just going to stop you there. They're losing huge numbers on their side compared to us. Bam! Nice. I group you together. You're not using the boot, which is fine. And then you'll go over to Memengem, and then I'll actually pull you back over here. I know that's not how you pronounce the name of that place. I don't care. All right, Milan is going to be 100% occupied momentarily, which is good. And yes, we could bring in... Oh, Saxony. That's interesting. And Spain. But I don't think we need anyone. We're going to save you for a potential future offensive war. A little bit of a blockade here, but that doesn't bother me any. And it's Milan, which we're about to swallow completely. And that was the Diplotech, which I don't want. Okay, you. How many cannons do we actually need? We need 20, which is a lot. Let me give you that. So, let's bring us down. Let's grab the damaged cannons. There we go. Okay, exactly 20. And then we'll whittle it down that way. Grab these guys. Move them into Tyrol. Excellent. Montferrat, yeah, that's fine. Trade dispute against Congo. I don't really care about you. No offense, Congo, but no. Okay, good. Bring you over there. Cool. Tyrol's not even being attrition yet. They might once we get a few more ticks. Navarro went fast. Move you into here. And we're going to get Parma soon. Well, it's breached and everything. Okay. Peace offer for Milan. Who did Denmark declare war on? On Scandinavia. Everyone's declaring war on Scandinavia. Now, what's interesting is Scandinavia is huge, but they are really in debt. They actually might be in a terrible position. Scandinavia, how many troops do you have? Is it possible that you, like, don't have any? You have 2,000 troops. And 38,000. You are broke. You are broke. You can't buy any troops. Everyone's going to just run over you. Is there anything I could do to take advantage of this? Well, other than attacking your allies, which I'm already doing. Actually, you have basically no allies left. Right, because you had a defensive call and you had to decline. Scandinavia is going to be torn apart, and I think that's good for me. About to get that. All right, so we can probably start to move out here. Could wait until this finishes, just so that I have more troops. Because I can't, you know, ignore the Bohemian army completely. They're still pretty decent. Although, we're about to get out some of their allies. I don't know if Milan had any troops over here. I don't think so. I think we just stack wipe the only one they've got. No, I still don't want the offensive ideas. I want to make sure we don't fall behind on tech, because there might be another important one very soon. I don't have the tech levels memorized, obviously. Okay, tick, tick, tick. Win, win, win. Win. Parma, win the siege. Win it. Damn you. All right, well, I'm getting impatient, so... Who else are we? We got Brunswick over here. I guess I can go and smash that. We can probably do that again before Bohemia shows up with the rest of their troops. We have to keep our eyes open, though. Make sure we're not moving into the same province they are. Probably they're just buzzing around their own territory. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's it. Just those three. I don't suppose you're a Protestant, huh? No, you're not. So I really probably won't do anything to you. Oh, there we go. There's the big army. Now, this is woods. If we can get you to attack us in the woods, that would not be a bad thing. Okay, we should get there first. Just hang out in Bamberg. Oh, they're going to come down. Nope. There, you come back over this way. You're probably going to attack me here. And actually, we do have a pretty derp configuration currently. Siege of Parma is done. Good. Why don't you slowly walk your way up here? Oh, you're crushing that group. Right. Now, you have what? The -1 crossing penalty. Can we save you in time? It's tricky. Certainly be very nice if we could. So that they still have the crossing penalty. There we go. We got there in time without having to lift the siege either. So we have all of Milan, right? So I think we're just full annexing you there, buddy. Don't want you to release Genoa or anything. We don't want to vassalize you. We don't have the relationships. 99%. Oh, and you won't take the 100. How's that looking for aggressive expansion? It could lead to a coalition, although the only one that's scary in there is France. I mean, it might be more likely to trigger, but we still have good defensive stuff. I'm okay with doing this. Hopefully it doesn't bother people in the HRE too much, and we're going to drain a bunch of our Diplo power, but obviously it's something that we've wanted to do for a very long time. So let's do that. Okay, pause and core. Big part of it is like the development here. 58 development Novara and 31 in the province of Genoa as well. No, we already had Genoa, didn't we? It's Parma over here, 27. That's why it's like so expensive. So much war score, so much aggressive expansion for 4 provinces because they're hugely developed. The bonus is, while they're expensive to the core, there's going to be very few provinces for us to babysit and worry about rebellion, and we've increased our strength a lot. Although we have just dropped into 3rd place overall. How did that happen? We were 2nd for a long time to the the Ottomans, who are beasts. I will guarantee you that. Oh, Spain! Spain is making some moves, mostly because Diplo rank, and we're behind on Diplo tech, so that's part of it. Although certainly far from all of it. I guess fleets. Yeah, we don't have a fleet right now, so we are losing out there. That's for sure. Soon we'll get it back. Okay. That's the Diplo one, which we can't do because we still need Diplo points to negotiate pieces. Nuremberg. European traders in China. Wait, China exists? It's first I've heard of it. You can stop force marching. Just make your way to Prague. Prague's technically the war goal. And, as usual, there's a lot of incentive to take a capital. I'm going to group you together into one. And we're not going to consolidate. Although maybe before we attack anyone, it'd be nice. Actually, what I am going to do is this. I'm going to take my infantry. I'm going to take half of it and consolidate this. So we have a bit of a stronger front line. We still have more infantry regiments than artillery regiments, so we're going to be good. And we're going to go to this fort. We're going to just go sit in both their forts and call that good enough, although I guess we're not going after Brunswick here. Still, Brunswick isn't going to do anything. And since they're not Protestants, I'm not as worried about separate piecing them out. I mean, Memjem is sort of the same too, but we may as well kick someone out. We already ate Milan. We can get a few extra gold pieces here and there. I guess that's it. When I'm done here, I will go and move up to Brunswick. Oh. They got a morale tick. We do have the -1, but they have no base morale. In fact, this could be a stack wipe. Could have been more likely if I sent more dudes in. Tell me we're going to at least win, right? Well, it's not going to be a stack wipe anymore. Qu'est-ce que what? We could actually lose that. Okay, we did win. Get back over there. And you actually don't have enough to siege, although you'll get reinforced. What do we need to siege this? 21. So we're just shy of that. And we really don't have an optimal number of cannons. Oh, the little 1 stacks are coming in here. So at least we can kill them. Oh, are you going to retreat to here? Nice. Memjem! Oh, who we've just gone and grabbed. No, I'm going to decline your peace deal. We're going to work out our own. I don't want to own you. You're a free city in the HRE. I'm happy to have you around. Probably just war reparations. Tell you what, break off your relationship with Bohemia. Give me war reparations and all your money. And you've got nothing else going on, and that's going to be perfectly fine. Boop. Thank you. We're at 100% prestige again. Despite the fact that we lost 20 when they turned us down. Oh, or are you running to over here? Well, well, well. Let's head over there. I guess we will be separate piecing out Brunswick first, because our troops are going to be in the right area for that. Okay. You can actually move to here then. And siege out the other fort. So they'll probably get a morale tick before... Yeah, they will. So it'll be actually... And we're attacking into woods. But they have no morale going on. Tell you what, let's do a full consolidate here. Make sure my troops are as strong as they possibly can. There, they got the morale tick. So did I. I got more troops, and they have a hell of a lot less stuff going on. But we do have the -1 dealing with. Nice that they rolled a 0. They do have, like, a god leader, though. All right. How many cannons do we actually need here? We actually need 25 artillery. And here we need 20. We got some reinforcements. So we don't know exactly how many cannons we got right now. We got 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab 4 cannons from over here. And just transfer them into the capital, because that's actually the war goal. So we're losing more dudes, but we started with so many more. Well, they actually have a lot more cannons, so they're good at dealing damage. There, we got a great roll, and they got a crap one. Man, that shock phase. Statesman. Statesman is the Diplo rep guy. I want to keep him, so I'll just take the prestige hit. I mean, I'm going to get more prestige points soon. Usually I don't care about losing advisors, but I do want to keep a Diplo rep guy around all the time. Oh, another 8 roll. The game is being really good to me right now. Better than I deserve, if I'm going to be completely honest. I was going to say, we could still lose that, but there we go. I'm not going to do a consolidate over here. We're just going to sit and siege Brandenburg. And, wow. Again, short on cannons, although part of that can get reinforced. We've got, how much actually? Select army. No, only 12. Leave the cannons, grab this stack, split it in half, take the one that doesn't have the leader, and just move it down here, I guess. Although this is the one that's most likely to get attacked, probably. Damn, some of these sieges. Alright, speaking of siege, this one here should now get the full +5. These are pretty high-end forts, though. Honestly, I'm wondering if it's worth not getting rid of these guys. Yeah, it's some extra money, but that's a long siege. Whereas if I just moved all my cannons into here, we could get the war over with a little bit faster. But you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to move most of the troops in there, and grab all the cannons. Oh, this is the cannon army. And move it directly into there. For full bonuses. So we'll leave Brunswick be. We're already 8 Milan. So we did remember to core all that, and you know what I need to remember? I gotta put a cut in this video. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Heck of an episode. Already annexed the Netherlands, which is pretty exciting, if I'm gonna say so. There we go. Italian Colombia is starting to colonize over here, and they have a much... Actually, their growth number is pretty poor, I guess because they're a colonial nation. But they actually have a chance of colony boost over here. Plus, it's not costing us anything, so I'm gonna be quite happy to let Italian Colombia get that work done. I should probably suck up to them. I mean, they actually like me a fair bit, but what the hell, let's cap that out so that one less thing to worry about, and maybe I'll also set some diplomats between episodes to suck up to some of the random princes, just to improve things for future votes. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.